Digital overload. Why universities must care about mental wellness through smarter social media use. Think of a kid, maybe even one from your own school. Before she even gets out of bed, she checks her phone to see what time it is. Scrolls down on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. She already has seen 10 people who seem to be having a better time than her even before she steps off the ground. She's not busy with tasks by noon. She's too busy with content. She's too worried about missing out. That's where the fear of missing out comes into play, which a lot of kids have. Furthermore, what's worse, stress like that doesn't show up on a GPA or attendance, or one that appears in quiet, that affects them with missing meals and missing some due dates. When students are tired, they hide behind screens. The daily scroll. Students wake up and check their social media immediately. I know most kids here, college students in general, or when you were a college student, have had to wake up in the morning and first thing you do is grab your phone and start scrolling, looking at all your notifications, or if you don't have notifications, or scrolling on Instagram, seeing what people are doing, seeing what people are going on in their life. And for some people, when it's not going good for them, it really does affect them because they see how much better other people are doing. Stress begins before class even starts. Class is already super stressful. You have a lot of responsibilities and things to do. And for a big reason, student mental health is getting worse very quickly across the country. And social media is a big reason for that. Is this just an overreach? Critics say social media isn't the villain. Which is true, but we need some more programs to empower, and we don't necessarily need to restrict things or stop people from showing things, but just spread knowledge on the effects of social media and how, give people a better mindset on when they're looking and scrolling on things. And another thing is students deserve guidance, not silence, on digital health. Because, they need to learn what to do, not be able to say stuff at all. What solutions look like? Unplug to recharge at Stanford equals 30% less stress. This means just staying on your phone and not being on it lowers your stress by 30%. Mindful Tech at Michigan, more focus, better performance. Which also shows, and here's the percentages on the right to back it up, showing people that are using it or parents that allow their students to use a bunch of social media are not able to use a bunch of social media, even in the past, like in high school, how it has affected students. The problem: social comparison versus self-esteem and emotional well-being. When you see someone else's life, like I said in the other slides, it really does eventually affect people, especially people that are insecure or have anxiety about things. And 60% of students feel overwhelmed by social media, which is a pretty high percent, and that's more than half of this room sitting in front of me. So that shows that you guys need help, and we need to raise awareness for a lot of people. And on our right, we have a graph showing self-reported disabilities of U.S. college freshmen, with their mental health as the highest one. It also increases anxiety, isolation, and it also affects your sleep because you're trying to be on your phone and not sleeping. The screen time and emotional health. On my left, I have a picture showing that anxiety, low self-esteem, increase a desire for more social validation because there's all these likes and follows and comments. And you see people get more, or you get less, or you get more, and then social media provides an addicting platform to complete for validation. Like they purposely do these things so you post more, or you start doing things differently or buying things. That's how the world works, unfortunately. Increase in social media usage can worsen as anxiety and self-esteem. This is like a looming fact with phone health is your self-esteem, and it's just unfortunate that does that to so many people. But ways you can fix it are limiting social media to 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes to 30 minutes a day reduces depression and loneliness. And what you've seen on the slide before with the graph, most schools provide no support for digital well-being. And that's really unfortunate because that's a very, very important thing, especially in this day and age. Why universities must act. Schools provide mental health and nutrition services, and digital habits are a major factor now. So schools do have nutritionists. Even here at UNR, we have nutritionists for some of the sports teams, and we also have mental health providers that they really push forward mental health, and if you need help, you need to go talk to people. And universities, I feel like they've shied away from that with providing awareness for that because it's very important and they need to. And digital habits are also a big factor. Like, at the end of the day, it does really come down to you and how much you use your phone and how much you can police yourself. So if it does affect you, you should be off your phone less and less every day until it becomes comfortable. Time to lead, not react. We need to promote media literacy, mindful tech, and digital balance, support students before burnout begins. So we need to uplift students so they can finish their schooling and not worry about things like social media, because those factors are very unimportant and really, really affects people. And we need to promote media literacy, like understand how media works, why media is created in such a way. And mindful tech, we have to be mindful about what the phone can do and all that. And the digital balance is managing your time, not being on your phone, not scrolling for hours, maybe going outside and doing something else. But yeah, that is my TED Talk. Thank you guys for coming. Hope you guys have a great week. Thank you, but have a great one.